This is a continuation video for Read Aloud as well as annotation guidance for Unit 8, Week 2, Earth's Changes text, pages 22 to 25. Please follow along as I read aloud to you. Heading: How can we control water and wind? Paragraph 10. Water and wind can cause a lot of damage to Earth. They can cause damage to people's things too. Scientists have figured out many ways to try to lessen the damage. Take a moment and really pause to reflect on these images that you see in our reader. In this photo, it says that Hurricane Katrina caused rivers in New Orleans, Louisiana to flood. This caused a lot of damage to the city. Have you ever experienced a natural disaster? Underline any key details as well as annotate the main idea in the margin. As a key detail, I've underlined a lot of damage to Earth. You'll notice the sad face because water and wind and all the damage that it can cause can be quite devastating. I did have a question. After the statement, scientists have figured out many ways to try to lessen the damage. In my head, as a reader, I thought, how have scientists tried to lessen the damage? A good reader oftentimes poses questions of curiosity that they may later research, or maybe the text may later answer. For the annotation, I have water and wind damage cause destruction. Take a moment to pause the video if you haven't written anything yet and you'd like to copy what I have on your screen. Otherwise, please continue to follow along. Paragraph 11. Walls can be built around rivers that flood when it rains heavily. A wall can also keep ocean waves from striking land. Sometimes homes are built close to a shore. A wall can keep them safe from ocean water. A wall of trees can help slow wind erosion. It can help keep farmers' crops healthy. The trees can block the wind from blowing away the crops. Pause the video, underline key details, and annotate the main idea. The key details underlined in paragraph 11 said a wall can keep ocean waves from striking land. And the main idea is that walls can protect people and land from water destruction. Paragraph 12, trees can help slow wind erosion. The main idea is that trees can help protect crops from wind erosion. Notice that in the caption of the photo, a new word, new vocabulary terms introduced, and this is levees. Walls called levees were built higher to better protect New Orleans in the future. So a levee is another term or a synonym for a high wall that is created or built to protect land. Conclusion. Water and wind can wear away Earth's surface. They can change the way Earth looks. Some of the changes are brought about by erosion. Storms can have strong winds and cause flooding. Strong winds and floods can change and damage Earth's surface as well as people's possessions. For paragraphs 13 and 14, think about the concluding paragraphs and how they've summarized what we've already learned. Paragraphs 13 and 14, the main idea is that wind and water create changes to Earth's surface. Paragraph 15, erosion and storms occur naturally. They are nature at work. Sometimes beautiful canyons are created. Sometimes rocks with amazing shapes are formed. Sometimes things can get damaged. Scientists are working hard to find ways to lessen the damage that water and wind can cause. In the final paragraph of our conclusion, the main idea is that erosion can cause damage, but also represents nature's beauty. As follow-up questions, some things that you may be interested to research. Research ways scientists are alerting people about natural disasters. Or you can research ways scientists are trying to lessen damage caused by wind and water in our community. Please share your research with your teacher.